Aries? Welcome to the Lumiere channel. Welcome to your love guidance. This is love guidance. So, what is after you've watched your readings that tell you what's gonna happen, you come here and get the guidance on how best to handle that. And I do that to the best of my ability. But really, I would say when you're listening to any of my readings, judgment for what it could be, where it could land, because you never know. It could be love guidance and come out as money because everything is connected. Okay? So if you're into that, subscribe to the channel because that's what I be doing here, but you should probably watch other of my videos to see if I'm the reader for you because I read really differently from other people and you're going to get shell shocked and I don't really want to deal with that if you're not really trying to. It's confusing. I'm either for you or I'm not. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you being here. If you have clicked on the video, I am very happy to have you, Aries. I have done a money weekly for you as well. It's going to be lumped in with Aries, Leo, Sagittarius reading if you go on the channel and check that out. Hopefully that's going to be useful for you. But otherwise, welcome to your love reading, your love guidance. It's going to be a quickie. Like, I'm really just trying to just pull, wham. Thanks for voting. Aries came in 5th. So I appreciate you. This is the order I will be going in until, I think, March. So for everybody who voted, thank you. So if I decide to do any zodiacs, then it's going to go in the order that it was voted at. So, Aries. How I'm going to read this is I'm going to first pull for your guidance, and then I'm going to try and suss out a situation that this guidance is referring to. So let's see how that goes for my fire, my Aries, my Aries. For the Aries watching this, please, for the Aries that stumble upon this video, for my beautiful Aries that watch this, please, may I please have the guidance for love. May I please have some love guidance for them. Please. Please. Pretty soon. Thank you. For the week of the 15th to the 21st. Thanks. Oh. Nice. Come through, Aries. You're doing well. You're doing well. The situation that this is referring to. Though I walk through the valley in the shadow of night, oh, with you by my side. And I choose joy, let it move, yeah. Oh, let it move. Choose joy, Aries. Choose joy. Your guidance is to choose joy. Something unexpected is coming your way in love. Something that you may have even wished for. So choose joy. The situation that this is referring to is something that you had hit rock bottom on. I feel like you were following your path. You were looking at your compass, maybe looking at your cards, looking at your readings, and you may have fallen into a hole. Whoops. You may have fallen into a certain predicament. Maybe. Okay? You fell into a certain predicament and things were seeming a little bit bleak for a while. But guess what? You are still on your utmost, highest, and divine path. I know, it's really crazy. Sometimes we think our utmost divine path is all sunshine and roses, but it's not. It's not always works out to be like that. Sometimes there's holes. Sometimes you trip on a rock and you hit your face. Sometimes you break your teeth. And somehow, unfortunately, and this is hard to hear, that is in our path for us to reach the highest good for us and for all. And that's really one of the hardest messages for me to deliver, because I can see that something happened to somebody and I have to say, oh, it was all a plan. Like, what kind of a dick plan is that? You know what I'm saying? Because some people have been through some really tough shit. Some really, really tough shit. And I find it hard for me to be able to say, oh, what happened? It was all a plan. It's all for, a higher good. And sometimes it's not really for just your good. It's for the highest good of all. So something that may have happened to you in love, it was operating, if not in your immediate highest good, it was definitely operating for the highest good of all, because we are not the only people on this earth, right? Yes, it's our story and we get to live that story, but we're living as pieces in other people's stories as well. In any case, Aries, there's may have been something in the past situation. I don't know how far away, long ago it was, where you were following your compass. This could have even been something that relates to the way, way, way past, actually, because I'm thinking of a certain Aries here and how they hit a certain rock bottom. This rock bottom could be financial. This rock bottom could be in love relationships. So you had a girlfriend or boyfriend, whatever, a person in your life for ages, and they cheated on you, and you were in a barren desert walking around thinking, oh man, fuck love. And then all of a sudden this week, you, or not even all of a sudden this week, but the guidance is for you to overall know that you should follow your joy, follow your the unexpected, follow the wish that you've set out, and follow your heart and believe that it's gonna happen. That's just a story for one particular Aries. What I'm seeing here is there's a situation. Okay. That the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. Okay. That's actually not that bad. I'm laughing because yeah. All right. Well, I'm giggling because this rock bottom is true. It is a rock bottom. I know somebody got messed up. Somebody tripped. Somebody fell in a hole. They were following their guidance. They thought, oh, this is the person. This is the situation. This is the moment, and it kind of sucked a little bit. It's just that the cards that come out to clarify this rock bottom are like really great cards to me. Okay? And I giggle because it makes sense with exactly what I was saying. Like, sometimes certain things happen that look bad but aren't entirely bad. So if you think back on this rock bottom situation for you, I'll probably read the read the card to you. We got the King of Pentacles, one of my favorite kings. The Knight of Wands in the reverse, the position I love the Knight of Wands in the reverse in, and the Sun. Okay. So, okay. This is looking like a situation where, yeah, I feel like you were following your path. You really were. And you maybe got tripped up by a certain person who brought you joy. A certain person who, maybe even recently, who you've met and you're feeling some type of way about. A good way. But maybe it's more of a, I don't want to say, it may have been a while. Okay? It may have been a while. And this person coming up in your life is a surprise. Because I think it's been a while. It's been a dry spell. Yeah, it's been a dry spell, and you didn't. not to say you didn't think it would happen, but you've been focusing on yourself. You've been building yourself up. You've been kind of just look at that, the Ten of Cups comes out. You've been focusing on yourself. You've been nurturing yourself in a way. And then this person comes along, but I do feel like there was some trepidation in the past, and there was a dry spell. And if this is you and you're coupled with somebody, I would say that that still applies where there's a dry spell between you two. And this person does make you happy, but there's a but there. The guidance, either way, this week is that something unexpected is going to happen. Expect the unexpected. Something unexpected is coming forward for you. You're guided to maybe even do something unexpected. You're guided to follow your joy, though. You're guided to continue following your joy and holding on to the joy that you may have felt in the past, the joy that the rock bottom may have paved a way to. Because, again, remember, when one reaches rock bottom, that's as low as you can go. It's only up from there. So really, once you hit rock bottom, anything that happens after that, for the most part, is taking you higher. And the higher you go, the more things get better, because you've gotten so low that anything really is just yay, 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 yay. So keep following the yay, because it's taking you out of that rock bottom. It's taking you towards something nice, something unexpected, something that you don't obviously expect. Something nice, I feel like. I feel like it is something nice. I feel like you're coming into something beautiful in romance this week, and you are meant to follow your joy. You're meant to follow that bliss. Ooh. Damn. Oh, shit. That's so... Damn, tarot be telling people's lives. Wow. Yeah. I feel like, you can be greedy. Or you might be greedy this week. So, if this is a story where you've recently met somebody and they make you happy, you're feeling pretty happy, and it seems like you're finally letting go, like exiting that dry spell of focusing on yourself, this week this week your guidance is that you maybe I'm not sure if you're being encouraged. I say bask in it. Bask in it. That's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say bask in the joy that you're feeling. So for some of you, there's that initial story of, yeah, you tripped, la la la, and it's taking you somewhere nice. And I feel like for others of you, that was the story in the past, and now you've maybe met someone recently, or someone is making you happy, right? It's a person who's stable enough, or at least someone who you think is stable, someone who seems to be present with that Knight of Wands and that King of Pentacles. That's real nice. And they make you happy with that Sun card. It makes you feel overjoyed and just yellow and sunshiny. But it's also, there's certain mysteries involved with the dry desert. But I feel like the dry desert is more so you having to come out of a certain situation. But I feel like, in any case, your guidance this week, if any of those stories are hitting, if it's a story where you've met someone, I guess you can be greedy. Like, be greedy and just be open, rather, to, be greedy, but, like, be open to what more could come your way. That's really awkward for me to say. Because I don't feel like you've reached necessarily the pinnacle of what could be yours. So, hold out for more. Awkward guidance there for me. Very awkward. If you have reached a point where you've fallen in a hole and it's feeling like there's a dry spell, you are still on your right path, I want to say. Expect the unexpected. Something beautiful may be coming your way, and be open to what it could be and how it could fill you up in ways that you didn't even realize, and